Hey everybody, Dean Graziosi. Welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. All right, today I want to talk about what your excuses are. You know, I've gone so much deeper on excuses because, listen, you're already an action taker. You wouldn't be watching me. Hopefully you watch every single week and I get to deliver you great wisdom. And if you're that type of person, you don't have as many excuses as some other people you know in your life. I'd bet that would be a true statement. But what I want you to realize is excuses are much deeper and more powerful than you could ever imagine. And why is because excuses are comfortable. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that or shared that with you or if you thought about it in that way, but excuses are comfortable. If you're not making money in real estate right now, it might be because maybe your area is too busy or you don't have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of time or you have a lot of naysayers in your life. Reality or an excuse? You know, in life, you can have an excuse or you can have an obstacle that's an opportunity to learn, to grow, right? So here's what I want to talk about today. I want to challenge you this week to really observe the thoughts that you have and the things that you say out loud. And I'd love for you to mark down the ones that maybe could be considered an excuse. I mean, I've been around people my whole life who say they want more. They want a fulfilled life. They want to wake up with fully being successful and grateful and gratitude. But unfortunately, life teaches us to fill the places that we don't push forward through or make happen or reach the level of success we want. And our body creates these excuses. And what I've done recently is I've really looked back in my life. And I think you could probably do the same thing and look back and realize that excuses are something that we're not born with. We don't know these as a child. But what happens is the world delivers them to us. Our parents may have. I love my parents, but our parents may have delivered us excuses. You may have formed excuses from people, your peers when you were in school, because it's easier. You know, we can't get ahead because we're the lower middle class. We can't get ahead because we're women. We can't get ahead because we don't have money. You know, it's easy to attach a label, and unfortunately, that becomes your comfort food. If I'm not making money in real estate, it's something else's fault. If I just find that, then, it wasn't me. It wasn't that I didn't overcome the obstacles in my way. It wasn't that I didn't go all the way through my education, or I didn't make that phone call I was supposed to make, or I didn't go look at those houses, or I didn't. It's hard sometimes to look in the mirror and go, the hell with excuses. What am I not doing? What more can I do? That's the questions I'd love for you to ask. Listen, none of this is easy. Life's not easy. But so many people that find an excuse will live that. And the only thing I want to ask is, at the end of our lives, do we want to have a bunch of excuses why we didn't live life fulfilled? Or do we want to be able to look back and say, you know what, I made those tough choices. I looked at myself. I looked deep within myself and realized, the hell with excuses. I slack in this area. I'm a little afraid in this area. I'm scared. I'm a little lazy. I'm hesitant. Whatever it is, who cares? Let's figure it out and let's just get honest. All change starts with honesty. So this week, I encourage you to be honest with yourself. Make a list of those excuses and just write them down and throw them in the garbage. Listen, if you ever quit smoking, you quit like that. Quit drinking, you quit like that. Quit being negative because you watch my blogs, that would be such a blessing and I'd appreciate that. You quit just like that. How about we just quit excuses? Like quitting a bad habit, let's just quit excuses and give it a shot this week. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks so much. If you're watching us on iTunes, go to deansfreebook.com. That's deansfreebook.com and grab my latest 2 books. And if you're on deangraziosi.com, you can go right up here and grab it and watch the great video I prepared right after you grab the book. I'm Dean Graziosi. I'll talk to you next week.